Demolition Derby there.
Brought the kid in because it was his favorite of the night, right?
Yeah. What do you like about the buses?
That they smash and stick together.
Oh man, we had Chris Van Cott there and Kevin Romney stuck together there for a while, right?
Yeah.
They had their chassis sticking out. They were locked up with each other there for a while.
They did a good job breaking apart though.
They put on a show. They definitely did. That was something else. The kids were on the fence, just loving every minute of it. So I brought him in for us. So you know what, you can do the bus demo.
I just wish they could get together and get some more buses. You know, 4 buses is all right.
You find a school bus that you can demolish.
You can find
How
school.
about 6 buses?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, pal.
Go for it.
How about Daddy in a
more?
bus?
I'm just amazed how just destroyed they get. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
How
I mean,
about
the
10
body
buses?
comes
10
over
buses
the
would be
frame.
awesome.
Whew.
20 buses would be even better, right?
Well,
They
it's
could
not
barely
bad.
move on the track. And
Yeah.
How about 20?
20,
Yeah, that's
exactly.
even better.
Yeah, buddy.
Kevin Romney's a bus driver in the city.
Yeah.
he does.
So
What's
he's
the
already
bus
got
on
some
the weekend?
experience.
And he wins. It's pretty scary, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty
man.
scary. It was driving you around in there.
New York Transit
And
bus
if,
driver.
Well, I drive in the
and
city.
if they were going to crash into the trees, then that will be
That'd be bad.
dangerous.
Yeah.
That's right. You want to ride on those buses, buddy.
Especially if there's kids on the bus.
But yeah, it worked out well. That was a good bus demo. And the stands are packed, and you knew that's what it was for.
Hard hitting. Very
That's cool.
hard hitting.
So did your driver win?
Kevin?
Who are you pulling for? Did he win?
Kevin?
Kevin Romney?
Getting shot at me? Kevin Romney won. Good job.
So we Chris Van Cott opens and closes the entrance gate there for you guys every week.
Oh, it was him?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
He was in the tribute for Jason Trinka, racing for Trinka.
Oh,
So
very
that was
nice.
a tribute bus.
Cool gesture. Right there.
And his body was hanging off the chassis there.
That must have been something else looking back and seeing the back of your bus hanging into the... that must have been something wild.
That's crazy.
It was funny because I was thinking about it in my head, and then Bob finally said it. I don't know if you guys remember a couple years ago, Rusty Turbish took the seats out of the bus, which is the worst thing you could ever do for a bus demo.
Oh, really? I didn't know you did that.
If you leave the seats in, it leaves more impact. That you got your bus is more stable, the sides are going to be a little bit more stable, and the seats were out, and the whole body got pushed off almost. The body was dragging on the ground, the chassis straight as anything, and he's still riding around in it, man. That was crazy. Rusty Turbish, man.
Love them bus demos. They were awesome.
And then Kevin Romney almost losing his head a couple of years ago.
Oh, I'm telling you, I was
the roof
right at
collapsed,
the fence, right in front of him, and I thought it had
And
been
there
done.
I
was,
didn't see that.
They took all the posts out of the sides of the bus, basically, when he got hit.
and maybe,
Somebody was just, I don't know
Oh,
who
roof
was
and
racing.
if,
shifted.
and if there was
That's not good.
40 more buses, then it will be cool.
Yeah, it would be.
Right.
It would be. 40 bucks.
Just keep
They'd be
going
like an
up.
Enduro.
Yeah.
No, we only have 20.
Well, the back of the bus, the top of the bus was basically right behind Kevin in the seat.
His head popped out. It's a school bus behind his head.
Oof.
That's, I mean, the roof...
Looked like he was a chauffeur, like those old classic
Yeah.
cars.
And literally, the bus roof just kind of came down. He just pops his head out. And it was his brother Mike that hit him.
That's a wake-up call right there.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Kind of reminded me of Cannonball Run where the monkeys drive.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. He was literally sticking out. The steering wheel was here, the roof was here. That was pretty wild.
I must have missed that one.
So, one thing about the buses, they're hard to get.
Yeah.
And the reason why they're hard to get nowadays, they're easy to find. They go to Gershow or wherever. The bus companies nowadays, the New York State laws, they have to get buses like constantly, it seems like, all these companies. So they go into these buses pretty fast. All these buses are going to Ecuador and South America right now. They're picking them up for dimes, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's why it's hard to get buses right now, you know, for these bus demos. They're available, but they're going down south for more money.
Too much money to wreck them.
Yeah. So, all right, awards.
Awards.
The I Need a Freaking Break Award. Who has the monkey on their back? Who wants to go first?
I can't remember what he said.
I'll go first. I think Roger Maynard.
Roger Banner. All right.
He's had some bad luck lately, but
He got his 105 win the race before this, but
yeah,
yeah.
I know, but it's just
105 wins. I don't think he needs a break.
yeah.
Sometimes
he
you
had
do,
a rough
man.
race.
Everybody needs breaks.
He had a rough race.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Roger. I grew up watching Roger.
All right, Roger Banner again. I need a freaking break.
Yeah.
I think Mike Muse needs a break. He got held up a little bit at the beginning of that figure 8 race, and then he got dumped towards the end. Luckily, he didn't lose a spot, but
This is good. Second two.
yeah, and now he's dealing with all the
Yeah.
stuff at home.
I'll go with him too.
Yeah.
He,
So
should,
Mike
he,
Muse-
he should be here right now doing this.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'll give it to him too.
It's a good choice. Definitely everything he's dealing with. I'm going Brian Doyle with the Chargers.
Okay.
You know, trying to figure out what's up with the car, you know, and just a couple of off weeks. Still running strong, and I know he's going to get that car back together and, you know, get the right things going with that car. And, you know, he needs a freaking break with creepers too, by the way. He can't find a good creeper that doesn't break. All right, race of the week.
Easy.
Figure eights.
Figure eights.
Figure eights.
Without a doubt.
There we go.
Nobody was even close.
Nope.
Those figure eights were incredible.
Yeah, they were.
All right, we'll go all figure eights
That
on
was a
this
great
one.
race.
All right, on the move.
Mike Smith.
Mike Smith and
Yeah.
figure eights.
I hate to see that 57 Chevy go, but I know with that new body, I think he's gonna be even faster now. And
Yeah,
he's got a division.
Look at that car, man.
He's gonna get that car to victory lane. I know.
yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
good.
he's
What do you think?
He's a bullhose. You know what I mean? He's hard.
Yeah.
Probably gonna have to go with Mike Smith
Yeah.
myself, but he's a newcomer in the division. He really fits in well there. I mean, he does
That's his style racing. You know, hitting.
Where you going, Chris Derbish, man?
I was thinking, yeah, you know, Chris had 2 races. He started in the back, especially in the Chargers. He got held up by 4 or 5. I don't want to say held up, but he had to work through, you know, some traffic there. And, you know, ever since that wall.
So what are you
that
thinking,
wall,
man?
Nah, there was a wall in lead that percent.
No, wall.
Wall.
He hit the wall and took the nose off it. The car really hasn't been the same since. But they'll get it.
Going Chris, or you gonna go Mike Smith?
I don't know, man. It's a toss-up, you know, because Mike is new to the division. Chris is the veteran. I'll go with Chris.
All right, all right. Little man's back on.
Who's
all
on
good.
Kevin?
All right. My on the move, Eric Zay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good
You
one.
know, looked really
He was
strong in this
close.
race.
He pushed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good.
You
Yeah, that
know,
was a great finish in that race.
to me, you know, it's not always where you advance in your position; it's how you done in the race too. And Eric looked really, really strong in this race. So just a good job there. Racer of the week.
Well, what I've now learned is Bumper Boy at La Spina and that number 12. I'm gonna give him that.
Oh, come on! You can't do that. Come on. Come on.
It can't
Come
be.
on.
They gotta be wrong.
You
but-
can't give him Racer of the Week. Come on. That's not right.
I'm going with Anna Peterson. He definitely dodged some traffic, you know, going through the X there in the race.
Yeah, so I can't confirm the 12, so I'll go with on the Peterson. So.
Okay.
I'm
can't
gonna
confirm
go
it,
with,
so.
I'm gonna go with Lou Maestri.
All right.
Maestri ran a
Trucks.
great race.
Ah,
He tied for the
yeah,
all-time
trucks
win
win.
list in the Super Pro Trucks. Ran a great race, and he's always been a great racer. And I'm gonna give it to him.
I'm going Raymond Erie,
Yeah,
who was not happy with this car during practice, like I mentioned before, and coming back, winning the race. He was happy at the end of the night. And I got to give a shout out to his pops. His pop's a great guy. Used to sit with him all the time, so it was a good shout out for him. All right, now it's time for your shout outs. Shout outs, the thank yous.
Thanks, man. I got to thank Richie over United Exhaust. He takes care of my exhaust work, and Artie over at A-Boy Towing. He takes care of my cars when they're not in my possession. And you know, my wife goes out there all the time and scores, and all the friends and family come out.
Yeah, same with me. My wife scores for me. She's been scoring for me for 20 years now. My kids who put up with it. Now he's into racing. We'll be getting him go-kart soon.
All right.
We already got the BMXs. I did it Tuesday night. I did it. I crashed hard. My knees are killing me. My elbows are killing me. My whole side is killing me.
See, when you crash in an enduro car, at least you have the whole car around.
Yeah, no, I made the first
picture,
jump. I went the
came up.
second one. I loaded right over. Yeah.
I will be a man.
Okay, I'll get you one. Yeah, we got our bikes right there, so we started doing that, and then I'm also racing in the fire department drill teams, which is pretty cool. We did Riverhead 2 weeks ago, and now we're doing Newhart Park, I think, next Friday.
Nice.
Cool.
Pretty
Cool. Can't wait to see this kid in the go-kart.
Oh, yeah.
Flying.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. All right, Jimmy.
First and foremost, since I forgot to do it after I won, I'd like
Doghouse.
like to thank my fiance and my kids because she gave me some heat for that.
Thank
love
everybody
it,
with
babe.
the life, not good.
I'd also like to thank Corey Kaminsky for wrenching on the car with me all the time, Goldie's wheel alignment, Charlie's towing, and my friends Rob Bader. These guys, they give me tips all the time and help me improve my racing skills and improve the car, and it's came a long way. And I'm finally running decent, and I can thank all my friends and family for helping me out.
What kind of car was that again? It was a top 5 car.
It went from
Back
top
marker.
5 car to one of the rear running cars. Now it's back up to the top 5 again. So I'm proud to say I got it in the top 5 again.
If you can break it, you can fix it.
Yeah, it's fixed now. Well, no, actually it's broken again, but
Oh.
we'll get it back.
That's racing.
Yes.
It's fixed, it's broken.
I gotta say,
It's
my
broken.
car, I'm
That's
just
a
not
bar
touching it for the
racing.
next race.
All racing, buddy.
My car's sitting.
That's it.
For 5
Bull father Peter Milano.
Anthony Pizzo.
Deej Russell.
Jim Laird.
Come on, what's your
Yeah.
name? Tommy?
Talen.
Talen?
Talen Russell.
Talen Russell. There you go. Till next week, this is Ben Tracy and PitStopPitbull.com.